Hey, ladies, I am back and I am so excited to talk to you today about this topic. So, I've been going live in my group, Read to Succeed, this whole week, talking about how to activate your ascension and the three key secrets to becoming a master of your reality. So, I want to share those secrets with you, and then I'm going to do some card pulls for you guys because I know you ladies love that. Um, so, tell me right now in the comments, what is one thing that you would like to create in your life right now? What is one thing you are wanting that hasn't been showing up for you that you really want to create? Tell me now, and then you can ask a few questions later. But I just want to get into a little bit the three key secrets to becoming the master of your own reality. Because, ladies, we create our reality. And I know that we hear this all the time, right? Like, you create your reality, you're creating your life, but like, what does that really mean? Right? Like, how do we really do that? Because, sometimes we try to manifest, we try to create things. Sometimes they might happen, sometimes they don't. I know a lot of times, a lot of you ladies are in business, right? You want to create a thriving, successful business. Sometimes, oh, what should you know now about abundance? Okay, we'll get to that. So, in business, sometimes the abundance is coming to you, sometimes it's not, right? So, how do we work with the energy to be able to become the master of our own reality? And I'm telling you right now, hi, Eva. I'm telling you right now, one of the biggest things is being able to work with the fears that are coming up for you. The first key secret in becoming the master of your own reality is turning your fear into expansion. How can you take what your fears are and transmute them into a lesson for expansion, right? Because every time that you are triggered by something, every time that a fear comes up for you, anytime anxiety comes up for you, anytime worry, pain, anytime you're triggered by anything, that is an opportunity for growth. That is an opportunity for a deeper level of healing. That is an opportunity for you to look at yourself and say, where within myself do I need to work on? What do I need to look at in order to create a deeper level of healing, right? Because if you want to move forward in your business, in your relationship, in your life in general, you can't create that ascension unless you solidify the foundation first. And the way that we do that is by looking at what triggers us, looking at what's happened in the past that we're still holding on to, and being able to heal it. And one of the most powerful ways to heal it is through breath work, which I will tell you about at the end. But for those of you who've watched me before, you know that I have powerful stories of healing and transformation that happen quickly through the breath work that I teach. So stay tuned. I'll tell you about that at the end. Okay, so the first key to mastering your own reality is turning your fear into expansion. Looking at what you're afraid of, looking at what triggers you, and going back and doing the healing, right? What do you need to look at? What are you still holding on to, right? A lot of times things have happened in our past, trauma from childhood, old relationships that we're still holding on to. All of these things hold a chemical signature in our cells, and we need to release them. Breathwork is the best way to do it. However, there's other ways to heal too. But the first thing you need to do is transmute that pain and that fear into expansion, right? The second thing that you need to do is start to tap into a higher frequency of consciousness, right? Sometimes we call it 5D consciousness, the quantum field where infinite possibilities exist. How can you access this? Through breath work, through meditation. Once you're able to access this higher level of frequency, then you're able to tap into your intuition, your inner knowing, that deeper level of consciousness that you can then begin to receive messages from your intuition. Ladies, if you want to be able to run a successful business, you need to allow your intuition to be your guide. No one knows better than you what you should be doing. And yes, There's so many amazing women out there who are teaching a lot of great strategies on how to market yourself and how to run a business. Believe me, I have an amazing coach who has taught me so much. However, you need to be able to trust your intuition and trust your inner knowing. If you can't access that part of yourself, then you are never going to be able to rise because you don't trust yourself. Okay? So you need to be able to trust yourself on a deep level in order to rise, in order to ascend to that next level, because your intuition is your guide. Okay? So you have to be able to access that higher level of consciousness in order to start to become the master of your reality. The answers are not out here, okay? The answers are in here. And in order to become the master of your reality, you need to be able to access that wisdom. You have all the wisdom and knowledge in the world. You have access to it through your intuition, through your inner guidance system. You just have to regularly practice accessing it. And breathwork is the best way to do that. Okay, so the third secret that I'm going to share today. Oh, Sarah, first time watching me. Awesome. Breathwork, ? Yes. So I'm going to talk about that at the end and why breathwork is the best way to propel yourself forward in your business and your life. But if you want to know more about it, join my group, which is above. It's totally free. When you join, I give you a free audio of a breathwork session that you can do, and you can see how powerful it is. Okay. Okay. So, oh, Eva, thank you. Oh, preach. Thanks. Okay, so the third key secret in becoming the master of your reality is, let me make sure I'm saying this right, is to see your life from a higher perspective, right? We need to be able to zoom our perspective out sometimes and look at things from the perspective of our soul. So what does that mean, right? So imagine there's a camera, right? And you have a camera that is completely zoomed in to only like the outer circumstances in your life, only the day-to-day things, right? And say something happens, like say you get into a car accident, right? Something that's like not that great, you know? But ladies, do you ever remember a time where something seemingly really bad happened to you? Like maybe you got fired from a job. Maybe you got into a car accident. Maybe you ended a friendship and it was really painful for you. Do you remember a really horrible thing happening to you that in the moment you thought that your life was over, you thought it was the worst thing in the world, and now that you look back on it, you realize it was actually the best thing that ever happened to you? This is the perspective of your soul. The perspective of your soul is able to zoom out, look at the bigger picture of your life, and understand why things are unfolding the way that they are, right? So the third key to becoming the master of your own reality is being able to look at your life from the perspective of your soul, being able to zoom that lens out and say, I wonder why this is happening. How is this related to the bigger picture of my life? What lesson am I supposed to learn in this? How is this relating to this grander picture of why I'm here on this planet, right? So being able to zoom your perspective out and looking at things from a higher perspective, okay? So just to go over this, and if you guys want to know more about what I'm saying and have a deeper understanding, there are 3 videos that I just did in my group that go more into detail about this. So if you want to know more, if this is intriguing you, if this is lighting you up, then join my group and watch those videos, because I went deep into this stuff today and yesterday and on Monday. So definitely check those out. But I wanted to give you guys like a brief synopsis so I can get to some card pulls for you. Okay. So yeah, so 3 key secrets to becoming the master of your reality. Learn how to transmute your fear into growth and expansion. Learn how to tap into a higher frequency through meditation or breath work and really receive the messages from your soul, from your higher self. And 3, learn how to zoom your perspective out and look at things from a higher perspective, from the perspective of your soul. Oh, thank you, Eva. So you might want to write those down or watch those again, because these are really great things that you can remember to do on a daily basis. And like I said, if you want to understand further, then definitely join my group and watch those videos. Okay. So I'm going to take some questions now. If you want me to pull a card for you, but please ask like a specific question so I can give you a specific answer. And sometimes I won't even pull a card because I'll just be able to tap into your energy and I'll have a sense of what you need to know. But let's keep it around moving to the next level in your business or moving to the next level in your life, okay? So let me know what you guys want to know. I know someone asked, oh, Eva, you work the quantum field now. Awesome. And breathwork shifted your life. Amazing. Okay, so Anita, what do I need to know now? Okay, let's take a look at that. So this is for Anita, if you're still on. And Floris, if you have a specific question, that would be more helpful, but I can pull a card for you. Okay, Anita. Okay, Anita, so what came up for you is building blocks. So this is perfect because this is an invitation for you to set a solid foundation for yourself, okay? We can't build anything on a weak foundation. So when I say set a solid foundation for yourself, it means deal with what has happened in the past, right? If there's something that has happened to you in the past that's still affecting you, that you're still holding on to, go back and heal it so that you can set a solid foundation for yourself. Another aspect of that is creating a routine of practices to regularly connect to your soul and your inner wisdom. You need to do that as well. And if you want to know more about that, join my group or grab my breathwork bundle that's on sale right now, because that'll completely transform your life. Okay. Sarah, should I join with a partner or go solo in business? I'm feeling like you should go solo, but let's see what comes up. Blessed. Okay. So this is really an invitation for you to trust your inner wisdom, okay? To me, it feels like it might be easier for you to be on your own so you can really allow your intuition to be your guide, okay? So, but trust your intuition. I feel like you need to really connect in to your intuition and see what's coming. But I'm feeling like you should stick to your guidance and what you truly believe. And if that partner is not aligned with that, don't compromise what you feel and what you want to do for that partner. Okay, Monica, do you see a love partner in my near future? Okay, so you got this card to the sea, which is really like an invitation for you to kind of go with the flow, okay? It's not the time to like go out there and make things happen. Work on yourself. Work on your connection to yourself. Work on loving yourself more fully. Where are the parts of you that you're not fully loving and accepting yourself, right? This is huge. And once you're able to fully love and accept yourself in those places that maybe you're still holding on to guilt and shame, then you'll be able to move into attracting the partner that you desire. Okay. Okay, Eva, should I continue with my energy work or shift into more coaching, teaching in my business? I feel like I'm a bit scattered and want to pursue so many different paths in the business. Okay. Treasure Island. So it feels like you do have a treasure trove of information and skills, and you really have a lot of talents, but it feels like you should work with someone to really help you hone in on what your true skills are and create like some kind of strategy in your business. It feels like you should definitely maybe work with a coach. I don't know if you're doing that already, or up your game a little bit in what strategy you're working with to keep you laser focused, right? It feels like you need to maybe do a different kind of meditation. Definitely, if you already have tried breath work, definitely try breath work again and see if that can help you get more focused. But it feels like you need to do some kind of routine of practices to focus, and then maybe talk to someone about a strategy to help you get really clear on exactly what you should be focusing on. Okay, let me know if that makes sense. Trisha, will I be successful in my next endeavor? That's up to you, girl. You have to decide if you're going to be successful. It's a choice. Okay, so this is perfect. So Trisha, you got fork in the road, which is literally saying to you, are you going to continue to operate the way that you've previously been operating at that same level of consciousness? Or are you going to decide to raise your consciousness? Are you going to decide to do things differently, right? This is an invitation for you to not take that old road, to take that new road that's more scary and up your level of consciousness. Begin to do things differently and you will be successful, but you're not going to be successful at the same level of consciousness that you're at now. You need to open your mind, let go of the past, and really start to raise your vibration, raise your frequency, okay? Florist, what should I expect for my business in the next years to come? Ooh, okay. Okay, so this card is a leg up, which is really telling you to ask for support, right? So it feels like if you ask for support from either like a coach or a community that feels really supportive for you, then you will definitely 100% be successful. But you need to like connect in with a community of people that are like-minded that you can feel inspired from, and you can reflect back to each other your light and your growth and all of the things that you've accomplished, okay? So Darcy, general card for what I need to hear would be so appreciated for business or love or whatever I need to hear. Okay. Okay. So Darcy, you got this card by the book, which is really an invitation for you to write a new story for yourself. What old stories are you telling yourself that is no longer actually really real, right? So we continuously tell ourselves these stories about who we are based on what happened in the past, what we're capable of based on what we saw our parents do, or based on society, or based on what happened to us in the past. We're continuously telling ourselves these stories, right? You need to look at what stories you're telling yourself, ask yourself if they're actually really real, and begin to create a new story. You need to rewrite the narrative, okay? So let me know if that resonates for you. Okay, Daisy? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Daisy? Okay. Ooh, okay. So Daisy, don't get worried. You got this card Orphaned, which is actually really an amazing card. So this is really an invitation for you to let go of something, okay? Stop holding on to things that are no longer serving you, whether they're old conditioning from your family, old ways of being that you thought you should be because society told you. Stop doing things because you think that's what you're supposed to do, and do what's aligned for your heart. And you need to let go of the fear around that. It feels like there's a fear of disappointing people or making people feel uncomfortable, and that is 100% not what you need to focus on. You need to move through the fear and take the action anyway. So let go of the past and do what's in alignment with your heart. Let me know if that resonates for you. Okay, April. Let's see. Oh, Darcy, that's so what you needed. Your new story starts now. Awesome. Definitely join my group to get that free breathwork session. That'll help propel you forward into that new story. Okay, April, let's see. Oh, I love this card. So April, you got this card Poised, which is really telling you that you are actually in like the perfect position to make a change in your life. You are actually in the perfect position to jump off that cliff, do the scary thing, and make it happen, okay? So you need to jump off the cliff, right? But it's saying everything is aligned, everything is in the right place. You just need to take that leap. So do the scary thing, whether it's investing in yourself, whether it's starting a new business or putting yourself out there in some way. Do what feels scary for you because it's going to pay off, okay? Megan, could I have a card about my love life? Sure. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay. This is awesome. So you got the card Yin, which is really about realigning and taking a step back. Yin is about non-doing, right? So if yang is action, yin is non-action. So this is really like an invitation for you to take a step back and really like reevaluate what you actually want. And again, like, where are you not loving yourself? Give that love to yourself first by doing the things that really nourish your soul, connecting in with your intuition, connecting with yourself, right? What can you do to more deeply connect with yourself? And then you'll move forward in your love life. So it's not about doing anything, it's about connecting deeply with yourself. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that was Megan. Teresa. Okay, it looks like Teresa's next. Oh, April, I'm glad that makes sense. Okay, but yeah, I mean, for everyone, ladies, right now, it's so important to connect with yourself. That is where all the answers lie. That is where you are going to find all the information. No one knows better than you do. It's so important to trust that, right? And if you want to learn more about how to really connect in with yourself and trust yourself, then join my group, try my free breathwork session, or grab this bundle that I have that's on sale. It will literally light up your life. I'll tell you about it at the end. Okay. So, okay, let's see. I keep getting lost of where I'm at. Andy? Who did I say? Oh, Teresa. Okay, Teresa, I'm sorry. Okay, Teresa, so you got all that glitters. So this is really telling you that you need to like pull the mask off, right? Look underneath the hood of the car. Don't get distracted by the sparkly exterior and really begin to do the inner work, right? So it's not so much about what's out here in the 3D reality. You need to start delving into doing the inner work, right? So whatever it is that you're still holding on to from the past, whatever you're still carrying that may be blocking you from creating what you want, it's time to deal with it. It's time to pull back that mask and really start to deal with what lies underneath. Okay, so let me know if that makes sense. Okay, Andy, you are next. Let's see. Okay, so you got Observer, which is really an invitation for you to like I was talking about before. I don't know if you saw the beginning of this, but this is all about taking a step back, taking a wider perspective, and looking at your own life from a different point of view. Stepping back and becoming the observer of your own thoughts, right? A lot of times our thoughts just go a mile a minute in our head and we're not even aware of them, and we just think that they're all true instead of actually observing what we're thinking and saying like, hey, is this really serving me? Is this really even true? And look at how those thoughts are affecting you. So Andy, become the observer of your own thoughts and begin to cultivate that awareness so that you can change it in the moment and say, hey, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole of negative thinking. I'm going to stop it right here and I'm going to make a new decision. And that's really going to affect how you feel on a daily basis. Okay. Marie. Okay. Marie, can you please pull a card for me? Okay. Oh, perfect for what I'm talking about right now. Marie, you need to trust this deep knowing that's inside of you, okay? No one outside of you can give you any answers other than you, okay? You need to trust your own inner authority and connect in with your deeper knowing. And this goes for everyone, okay? Especially Marie, but this really goes for everyone. Connect with your inner knowing. Okay? And if you are confused how to do that, then try my breathwork session. I will get you there really quickly. That's why I created these sessions, is to help you connect with this deeper part of yourself where you already know the answer. Okay? You have all the answers and wisdom within you. You are able to connect to that higher frequency where all of that knowledge is available to you. All of those infinite possibilities are available to you. You just have to connect in with it. Okay? So Marie, that is what you need to do. Begin to connect in with your inner knowing. Okay? And if you want a great way to do that, join my group, grab the breathwork exercise. It'll get you there really quickly. Okay. Megan, oh, I'm glad that makes so much sense right now. Okay. Andy. Okay, Sarah, I have an old love interest who's come back into my life. He seems to have changed for the better. This is you really trusting your intuition. But let's see what comes up. Okay, so the card Flexible came up, which is asking you to really be open, but also super grounded, right? So don't allow yourself to get swept up in fantasies about what once was or what could be. Allow yourself to be grounded in reality, yet still extremely open to possibilities, okay? So it's kind of like these two things at once, being flexible and open, but also super grounded and realistic, okay? So let me know if that makes sense. Okay, so, oh, Cassandra, all right. Let me know if you have any questions about what I've said. If you guys want me to repeat the 3 key secrets, I don't mind doing that, because you should definitely write those down and take those with you. Those will really help you. Okay, Cassandra. So you got this card, Never Ending Story. So this is really an invitation for you to look at the stories you're telling yourself, right? Where are you going on this cycle of negative thinking? What are you telling yourself about what you're capable of that probably isn't even true? What are you telling yourself about who you are that's actually probably not true? Okay. So what stories are you telling yourself? You really need to start looking at that, and it's time to create something new, right? It feels like you are kind of in like a holding pattern, in a pattern of negative thinking or feeling stuck in some way, and it's time to do the thing that you're afraid of. It's time to do the thing that scares you. Don't think about it, just act, okay? And you need to listen to your intuition and act, and don't overthink it, okay? Let me know if that makes sense. Okay, I think I have time for like 1 or 2 more. Carrie, oh, you don't think you have a question. Menar, I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, so you got the card Truth Be Told. This is an invitation for you to like get really real and honest, okay? Like, is there something in your life that you're not being fully truthful with yourself about? Maybe there's something that's not fully in alignment for you that you're kind of feel bad leaving it, but you are feeling like it's not in alignment for you anymore, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, a career. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you need to take inventory of your life and be really, really honest with yourself about what is no longer in alignment for you, what's no longer serving you, what no longer lights you up, and it's time to cut all of those things out of your life, okay? So let me know if that makes sense, all right? Renee, did I give you? Okay, let's see. I have time for probably 1 more. So Renee, let's see. Okay, so you got this card, Community. Renee, this is an invitation for you to reach out to like-minded people to get support, okay? And this is for everyone, ladies. We can't do this alone. That's why we have communities like this. That's why we support each other, right? Because we need to rely on our communities of like-minded women to support each other and reflect back our growth to one another. Okay, that's the only way that we are going to grow and move forward, is by supporting each other. So this is really an invitation for you to reach out and receive support from a community, okay? And please join my Breed to Succeed community. The link is right there. It's a beautiful community where we support each other in growth, and I share so many tools, videos, and information on how to move forward in your life, transform, and create exactly the life that you want, okay? So ladies, I would love to have you in my group. Please join. If you want a free breathwork exercise, Also, I just created this amazing bundle. If you are interested in starting breath work and seeing the power that it can create for you and seeing the impact that it can leave in your life, and you're wanting to create massive abundance and really activate yourself and open up to the abundance of the universe, grab my abundance activation bundle. It's 20% off only until Saturday. It's a great price, super accessible for everyone. It is something that will help propel you forward, and you will have everything for life. You can go back and do the breathwork sessions over and over and over again to continue to get extreme transformation and open up to really big levels of abundance. Okay, so grab that. The link is right there, and I would love to have all of you in my community if you're not in it already. And I have to hop off now, but it was so great connecting with all of you, and I will see you soon. Bye, ladies.